Hello Scorpio, welcome to your May 2021 Love and Relationships reading. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle and this is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Scorpio, I'm going to start with the feminine energy first. Of course, this can be reversed, so it's not about the gender. So either the feminine or masculine may resonate. Sometimes it can resonate both if you're not dealing with anyone in particular that you're focused on. And of course, if you're cross-watching, this could be a Scorpio that you're dealing with. But let's start feminine energies for the month of May. For the month of May 2021. Okay, we've got assertive. All right, taking your place at the table. What a cute picture this is, guys. See this little pussycat here, he's got his place setting, he's sitting at the table. Yeah, it feels like when it comes to your place in the world, when it comes to your place in a relationship, you are, I get taking the lead, taking the head chair, taking the head of the table. Okay, interesting energy. Let's take a look at the masculine for the month of May. Okay. Contentment, being satisfied. All right. All right. So this is interesting energy because we have the feminine being very, very assertive, standing up for themselves. And with the masculine, I feel like they just have to be satisfied with what the feminine is doing. It kind of feels like that, you know, happy wife or happy partner, happy life. That's kind of what I'm getting there, Scorpio. Let's look at the connecting energy. The connecting energy here, please, Spirit Guides. The connecting energy, please, Spirit Guides. The connecting energy between these two people. What is the connecting energy for the month of May? We have Dragon's Hoard. Protection. Okay. Okay, well, with Dragon's Hoard and the card of being very assertive, I do feel like the feminine has their eye very firmly fixed on the future, wanting to achieve a goal. And the feminine is certainly standing up and saying, you know what, that's what I want. I'm going to do this. And the masculine, well, to be honest with you, I feel like they're satisfied with how things are. At the moment, I'm not seeing a lot of energy around the masculine wanting to achieve something long term. Okay, so let's see where this goes, guys. I'll start with the feminine energy. I've already been meditating on these cards, so we'll shuffle, get a little bit more energy into them, and put down the tarot here. I'm starting with the feminine energy, please, Spirit Guides, for the month of May. Okay, let's take a look. We'll start with the feminine energy, where they currently stand, where they hope to stand with this in the future, how they feel about the masculine, how they've perceived them in the past, their doubts and fears, what's happening in their environment, and the potential outcome. And let's take a look at the masculine for the month of May. For the month of May for Scorpio. Masculine energy, Scorpio, for the month of May, please, Spirit Guides. One more. We'll start with a card which signifies the masculine, where they currently stand, where they hope to stand in the future, how they feel about the feminine, how they've perceived them in the past, their doubts and fears, what's happening in their environment, and the potential outcome. Okay, the Dragon's Hoard. Let's take a look. We have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, the feminine is certainly looking for something more in their life. There's a feeling around the feminine of not being satisfied currently with what they have, and the masculine feels that they should be. I'm getting that very strongly. The masculine feels that the feminine should be content, be satisfied with what they have. Yeah. I do feel that the masculine is looking at the feminine thinking, why aren't they, okay, they guys, yeah. They may actually be thinking that they can't satisfy you. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I am picking that up. That's just for some, not all. And of course, this can be reversed. All right, let's continue. We've got the masculine, they have the Chariot. So they have an energy around them of choice. I do feel like this masculine is making a choice. They have two ways that they can go. And to be honest with you, I feel like this masculine is taking the road which is going to... It feels like something that is going to be the easier, or it feels easier to them. It feels easier. It feels like it's not going to put as much stress on them. Okay. Where the feminine currently stands, we've got the Strength card, but it's coming up in the reverse. So the feminine feels very frustrated. I'm getting a lot of impatience around their circumstances. As why isn't this happening? I feel like the feminine wants something in particular. It feels like it's monetary in nature because we have pentacles here. It could be a certain lifestyle, some kind of... Okay, I get for some that they're looking for... Okay. All right. They're looking for someone to share the obligations with. Okay, so if you're a single Scorpio feminine here, you're looking for someone to share the bills with. It will be easier if you're not alone, if you're not single. There's a lack of... or an unwillingness, I should say, to remain independent. I feel like there's a lot of frustration wanting to team up. Okay. Where the masculine currently stands, yeah, we've got the Lovers in reverse. It's this choice I was talking about. This masculine has an easy road and what they perceive as a tougher road. And I feel like they want to go down the road which is going to lead them to contentment and personal contentment, and just have a more of a stress-free kind of life, an easier life. The feminine energy, I feel here, is making it tough for this masculine to feel content. They feel like they're not enough. They feel like they're not giving enough, that they aren't enough for the feminine. Okay. Now the feminine in the future, we've got the World. So the feminine does want to achieve everything. They want to achieve the ultimate fulfillment. They want to have it all. They want to have the great I get the luxury lifestyle, lots of money in the bank, be able to travel, be able to take some time off to travel, to not have to work as hard as they've been working. Yeah, the feminine is looking for the whole package. And I feel like this is something the feminine's been wanting for a long time, but they have not yet achieved it. They're getting frustrated, saying, when is this going to happen? When is this going to happen? And I feel like the feminine is saying, you know what? Isn't it time I took my rightful place in the world? Okay. Now the masculine, 9 of Wands. And this won't be for everyone, of course, because but I do get a very aggressive kind of feminine energy around this. So if this is not sounding like you, it could be reversed, or please check one of your other placements, because this seems very specific. So I just wanted to put that out there. Now the masculine has the 9 of Wands. Yeah, they're a little bit concerned that they're not going to be enough for the feminine, that this feminine is too hard to please. The feminine is someone who wants a lot. I'm getting like they feel that the feminine is high maintenance, and that that they can't satisfy the feminine in terms of their material needs, what they're desiring. The masculine feels like they don't have the ability to do that. Now, I feel the feminine has asked been very upfront and said, look, this is what I want. And the masculine has been somewhat taken aback by this very assertive nature. And the masculine has said, I don't have all of that. It may be that this masculine put themselves out early on as someone who had a lot of money, or a lot of things that they don't have. And the feminine is starting to want those things. Okay, now I'm understanding. The masculine may have promised, or they may have insinuated to the feminine early on in the relationship that they could give them something, that they could provide them with their needs, what the feminine wants. But I don't feel that the masculine actually can satisfy that. They can satisfy it to some degree, but not to a high degree. Like, I feel like they could make life fairly comfortable, but it would not be like luxury. The masculine is thinking, you know what, I don't feel that I can be. Yeah, I feel like this masculine is saying, you know what, I can't do what this feminine thinks I can. Okay, they may not have as much money as the feminine feels like they have, or they may not. There's something there where the masculine is starting to think, yeah, I feel like I don't know if they outright lied, or if they just insinuated that they kind of had more than what they actually have. Okay. Now, how the feminine feels about the masculine. We've got the 5 of Swords. Yeah, okay. Well, the feminine is now starting to become quite upset. I get anger. I do feel like the feminine feels like they've been played with, they've been toyed with, and the feminine is starting to speak negatively about this masculine. I do feel like there's been a breakup, or there's been some kind of separation here, and the feminine is very unhappy. They were promised, they were promised the world. They were promised the world by this masculine, and the masculine was not able to follow through on that promise, and now the feminine wants the world. The feminine wants what they were promised. See, this is the danger, guys. This is the danger. I feel like this masculine may have put themselves out as what they weren't, and now that the mask is off, the feminine is very upset, and they're speaking about it. I feel like there's I'm getting some gossip, some slanderous gossip here. Now, how the masculine feels about the feminine. The 7 of Pentacles. Okay. So the Chariot and the 7 of Pentacles, they're both crossroads energies. So I feel like the masculine here has a choice whether to continue, try to make this work with the feminine, or cut their losses. Yes. Now, on some level, I am getting around this masculine energy, this very competitive kind of nature. But I'll have to see where that goes, because I'm getting kind of a weird sense around it. It's almost like this masculine can't help themselves. How do I put that? I feel like the masculine puts themselves out as some person of status. They like to have status. They like to be seen as someone who has status. And so on some level, this relationship is benefiting them in some way by giving them status. Okay, all right. So they feel they're getting status from the feminine's presence. That's what I'm getting. And so they have put themselves out in such a way as to keep this feminine around. Now the masculine, I feel, is at a crossroads trying to decide what to do about this situation, because they know that they have worn a false mask, that they don't have what they said they have. And now the feminine is asserting and saying, you know what, you promised me this. You promised me the house, you promised me marriage, you promised me a trip. Where is it? The feminine is saying the bill is due. Where is this thing that you promised me? And the masculine doesn't have it. Okay. Now, how the feminine has perceived the masculine in the past, the Page of Cups in reverse. Okay. Yeah, it was a very... I feel like it was a very flirtatious kind of, you flirted a lot. I feel like the two of you, it was very, can I say, it feels a little bit on the immature side. I have to say that. This person feels a bit Peter Pan-ish, this masculine energy. Very flirtatious, very childlike. But I'm not, what you'd really want to see there is king-like energy. If somebody had something to give, they'd be showing up as a king, not as this page, and even worse, a page in reverse. So the feminine here is wanting something from a page that only a king can provide. And that's the problem. How the masculine has perceived the feminine in the past, the Four of Wands. Okay, so now we get it. This masculine did promise something major to the feminine. It's either moving in together, buying a house together, some kind of engagement or commitment. Doubts and fears for the feminine, the Lovers in reverse. Well, yeah, it's this conflict between the two of you. I do feel like there is, you have split apart. There is a breakup here. The feminine is feeling like they can still get this person to front what they said they were going to give them. Doubts and fears for the masculine, we've got the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, they're now fearing the feminine energy, because we have the feminine here as the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The masculine, I feel that they want to, okay, I do feel that they want to maintain their independence. They want to maintain their freedom. They want to maintain what they have. They're not looking to settle down. Goodness. They feel like they could not satisfy. Yeah, I keep getting that. They can't satisfy the feminine. So the masculine is saying, you know what? Maybe it would be better off if I was by myself. But here's the kicker. I don't feel like this masculine is very good at being alone. They seem to be someone who likes to be in a relationship, likes to be in a committed partnership. They don't do well on their own. So they're doubting their own ability to be independent. Okay, all right. The external environment for the feminine, we've got the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, I feel like the feminine is looking to have the long-term security. They want to be... They want to have a family of their own. They want to have something till death do us part. They want to have that relationship that's going to last. For the masculine, we've got Judgment in reverse. Guys, yeah, I just get this very strong energy that this masculine, they're standing at this crossroads. They've got two ways to go here. One way is to remain single and independent, which they're doubting that they can be, to be honest with you. And then there's the other way, which is settling down with the feminine. And this feminine energy is very, very protective. I get when you make a promise to the feminine, you don't go back on it. The feminine is asserting their right to say, okay, you promised me this, where is it? We've got the outcome here, the Queen of Wands. Okay, and the outcome for, okay, the Ace of Cups. Protecting the future. Okay. Well, when we talk about being assertive, what I'm getting here is that, okay, all right. I feel like there's somebody else here in the mix. There's somebody else. I was getting that choice for the masculine. They have a choice. And I feel like they're going to choose the person that they feel they are in love with. I don't feel that this is you, Scorpio. I feel that this is somebody else. Guys, yeah, this 10 of Pentacles. I feel like what you thought was going to be yours is actually, gosh, this is a little bit harsh, but it feels like this person already has a partner, or they have a partner in mind for the future, is what I'm getting here. Someone who they find contentment with, someone who they're actually quite satisfied with, someone who they feel they should have been satisfied with. Okay. Someone they feel they should have been satisfied with. So this masculine energy is recognizing that it's not going to work with this feminine energy. That they cannot, and they don't want to satisfy this feminine energy. Yeah, guys. Oh, it's a little bit difficult, this one. May not be for you, of course. It's a general reading, but I do feel that you've got, if you're the feminine here, you've got involved with someone who made you some promises. I do feel that they were now going back on those promises. Now the feminine wants the masculine to pay up They're asserting their right to go for what they were promised. I feel like it's something to do with the future there with Dragon's Hoard. It feels like, when you think of Lord of the Rings, the dragon, right? He has all those gems, all of the crystals, the coins, the money, sitting on that. So there's a lot riding on this. The feminine feels like there's a lot riding on this. The feminine is sick of doing things on their own. They feel like they would like to have a partner that is going to be like their protector, someone who can help them out, especially materially. But the only problem is that the masculine is actually been hoarding what they have. They're quite content with what they have, and they don't want to let it go, and they don't want to share it with the feminine. That's what I'm getting, guys. So let's see. Before we go to the extended, if this is your reading, please do join me. The link is down below, Scorpio. Again, this won't resonate with everyone. Check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs if this one is not for you. I do feel like this person has already got a long-term partner, or they have one in mind. This thing here with this feminine was something that they were making silly promises about. I just don't feel like they can help it, guys. I don't feel like they can help it. They seem to just feel like they need to please, that they're very eager to please, like the little puppy dog. I get this person's very eager to please, and they'll say anything to please the feminine, even if it's not the truth. Guys, let's see. Let's take a look at the message here for Scorpio, please, for May. Message for Scorpio for the month of May. What does Scorpio need to hear? What does Scorpio need to hear? Wings of light. Yeah. You know what? I just feel like this person is very swiftly exiting. I get them. It's almost like they're here and gone. Very fast moving. Like they come in, they make you these promises to. I feel it was like seduction. In order to seduce, they got what they wanted, and then they just as quickly ran, because they actually are content with what they have, or what they already have in their life, and they want to protect that. They want to protect what they feel is valuable for the future. They don't want to lose it. They don't want to let it go. Yeah, and I do feel that you're standing up, being assertive here, wanting what was promised, but this person's done a runner, basically. So let's see where this goes, guys, in the extended. Again, the link is down below. I'll be clarifying, going much further in depth, about a 30 to 40 minute reading. If you'd prefer a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, or you can go to my Etsy shop and purchase directly there. Please do press that little like button, share me on your social media. That would be wonderful if you could get the word out. Let people know where to find me. My channel is Gypsy Insights by Michelle. Please leave me a comment below, guys, and do subscribe if you're a newcomer. I'd love to have you. And if you're a regular watcher, there are other ways to support my channel by clicking on the join button or looking in the box below. And there are ways that you can get early access to the readings if that's something that you're looking at. Okay, guys, wishing you the best with this, Scorpio. Yeah, I just feel like this masculine is kind of run away. I get running away from the feminine. The feminine is quite fearsome. I do get that. This is quite a weak. I get a weak kind of character with the masculine. The feminine is very strong-willed, very dynamic, confident, and this is a feminine who demands that this masculine pays what they feel they are owed. So let's see where this goes in the extended. Wishing you the best with this, guys. Please do take care, and bye for now.